Replay 2014 was like a huge undertaking, a huge project, and I felt like I fucked it up, and I want to do it right.
I'm Jules Conroy. I go by Family Jules online. I do video game guitar covers, and I've been doing it for way too long. I've been doing it for 9 years now. Over time, I started, having these dreams of like, what do I want my videos to look like? And obviously the pipe dream was I want them to look like music videos. I want them to look like a high budget, full band music video, but just me and just playing video game music. I did these two projects. The GoldenEye medley was the beginning of this thing that I did called the N64 medleys. And that was kind of the first overambitious project that would happen on that channel, which I did a lot of. I did a lot of very overly ambitious projects. So finishing the second one in 2011 was a huge milestone. And then finishing the first year of weekly covers was a huge milestone because that was something that I didn't think I would be able to do. I do this thing where like I'm so afraid of doing like projects that I don't have an end, like a summit for. Like I don't really have like an idea of when it's gonna end. At the end of my first weekly year, year of doing weekly videos, I was like, after a year, I'm taking a break no matter what, no matter how excited I am to take on more projects, I have to take that break. It's gonna be better for the content to take that break. But sure enough, towards the end, I was just like, man, I just wanna do something big, especially to end this big thing. So I did the Mario 64 credits theme. And then the year after, for year two, I did the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time credits in the same kind of area, but I went bigger with it. So then, for year three, I'm like, there's no more credits themes that I want to do, and how do I go bigger than this full production thing that I did in year two? And the answer was, do something so stupidly ambitious. And I thought like some kind of chronicle, and then I realized like I've had this idea for a while to do this Through the Ages medley, so this is it. This is the perfect idea. The idea hit me inspired by a few videos, one of which being there was like this Through the Ages video game medley that was done in Mario Paint. But like the thing I thought it was missing was like at the beginning, and then how did it evolve? In a lot of these arrangements, it was just kind of like a random smattering of different games and stuff. So I wanted to kind of start like, what if every single year had one game? And then I feel like that would show a much more interesting evolution from Pong to Finish, in a weird way. So this is the first, I guess, production vlog of Replay 2019. I'm really excited about the project because I feel like I'm going into this just kind of like, if I had the idea to do this video today, and I didn't make the first one, yet still had the advice, the comments, the reception from the first one to help make decisions, how would this video be? For this project, I have decided to do more songs, not just at the end of it. There's 5 new songs at the end and a few songs in the beginning. Right now the project is sitting at 21 and a half minutes long. So right now, if this was what I released, this arrangement right here, it would probably be about a 22-minute video, which would be, I think, the longest video on my channel. There is a total of 46 songs in this medley. And so this is how it sits right now on December 10th. All the green is what I chose, and all these options here are kind of just there so that I can see while I'm arranging. Like my first choice is World of Warcraft, but if that doesn't work, I can switch for like Paper Mario or something. I think what's important about this project is I haven't really done anything like this year, and this has been the first year that I haven't really I didn't put out an album, I haven't done many medleys, I haven't done any like really big ambitious passion projects at all for 2019. So this is it. I'm gonna make sure that this one's good, and this is the biggest project that I've done. I'll show you what I got so far, actually, just a little bit. I've always thrive on the projects that are more ambitious rather than the single songs, I feel like when I feel like I'm taking on something that big, it actually pushes me more than taking on a small project because I feel that magnitude, and I don't know. part of it does kind of come down to like in the beginning, I wanted to separate myself from the others. You know, at the time it was CS Guitar 89 and Metal Daniel 03, a few others doing like metal guitar covers of video game music. They were all really good, like way better than I was, and I knew that. So I was just like, what like, I don't want to jump into this unless I have something to stand out. And I realized that thing was, I can do this a lot more. I don't think anybody at the time was able to do weekly videos. So now, as time has gone on, I've kind of felt like, okay, now what separates me? Because now people can do it weekly. Now people are, you know, doing like crazy ambitious medleys. So what can I do that separates me? And it always seemed like maybe not necessarily trying to jump out and do something first, rather than try to take something that I've seen and put my own spin on it. It always ends up being the most ambitious project of my fucking life, but you know, that's how I find myself falling into that over and over and over again.
Whew, okay, so I'm really sick. Once I got back from the Game Awards on Thursday, I came down with something really, really painful. I couldn't talk, as you can tell, like my voice is still coming back. It was really rough. Since the last time I made this production vlog, there's been changes to the arrangement. I've shaved it down to about 19 and a half minutes, but I have the green screen set up. I have the camera set up over here. Because I just tracked bass. That's why I'm also all sweaty, because I've been filming for 3 hours. So the way I'm going about this is bass is going to be filmed after tracking. Same thing with rhythm guitars, and lead guitars will be recorded live. Simply because with being sick, like I don't know how long it would take for me to do live takes and make it look good. Yeah, I gotta not talk too much so that I can preserve my voice. Right now I'd like to get Adriana on the Portal song, but she leaves on Tuesday, so I would probably have to have her record tonight and then film her as soon as possible, and just have the footage in case I want to use it. Really gonna be down to the wire as to if this video even comes out, even though I'm filming bass on the 15th of December and I want this out on the 31st.
It is technically December 17th now because it is 12:43 a.m. I got maybe 5 hours of sleep last night. Today I recorded all of the rhythm guitars. They are completely tracked. We just recorded vocals for Still Alive and Devil Trigger. Still Alive sounds great. We literally took Adriana sang amazingly, but I ran her through literally like pitch correction, like everything up to 100, and I mean she sounds like Gladys. Pretty much how I'm gonna probably like leave it. So I did vocals for Devil Trigger, which I don't typically do vocals. I'm excited to have kind of these bits that are like, whoa, like I wasn't expecting that, especially since it's so long. People talked about the first replay kind of being hype because by the time you're ready for the next song, it came. And I kind of held by the same rule this time around, where I kind of like I danced around the 30-second time limit for each song. So if that worked for replay 1, I think it's gonna work again here. I'm foreseeing that it's not gonna get nearly as many views as the first one, just because I think YouTube is a different climate. I think videos like this did better in 2014, but I keep reminding myself that I'm not really doing this. I'm not really doing this for views. Adriana is coming down to film. We're gonna get her shots done, just, you know, her two vocal shots done. This video comes out December 31st. It is the 17th, which means I have 14 days to get it done. This project is really fun. It's really draining, but I'm really happy I'm doing it, and I really hope that people enjoy it.
So much of what makes those projects fun is kind of just like not over planning. I feel like the most fun I've had with a project is when I kind of just like take each step as it comes. There are a lot of things that I think also just manifest on the like by themselves. So like, what will it be? I don't know. I remember December 1st was the day I was standing in a Starbucks and I was saying like, man, I want to do something cool for the end of the year. Like, what do I do? And I was just hanging out there with Jack, and Jack was just like, I don't know. And I think I was just like, I think I should do like replay 2019. Because like at this point, like if I don't do it now, it's not going to happen. And he was just like, I don't know, you could. I was like, yeah, I could. So then I went home and I started arranging it.
It is still December 17th, but now it is 9:43 p.m. I have just finished filming rhythm guitars. That was a bitch. So I'm going to take down this green screen, and I'm going to get ready to start doing the lead guitars. I'm probably just going to record exactly what I have written here, and then it's going to be definitely enough for the video. And then once everything is down, I'm going to be going through all of the audio and making sure everything's tight. That is going to be one of the most tedious. So much of the stress is gone now because the rhythm and the bass is a lot. I mean, like at this point, it's coming out, which I'm like, thank you. Because like there was a worry that this would have to come out in 2020. I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna watch my health. I'm gonna take breaks. I'm not gonna go too crazy. But I'm just happy because now's the moment I'm like, it's happening. This video is coming out. Today is December 18th. I'm completely exhausted. I'm really, really tired. It's weird. I didn't get much sleep the past 2 days. Like maybe no more than 5 hours of sleep a night. Today I've already finished. We filmed the intro and outro today. So I got the shots of the game shelf that are going to be the first shot of the video. Corey Dyer, my roommate, and 3D effects extraordinaire, is going to be adding the digital ping pong ball in post, and he's going to be doing that over the next 2 days. We found this little green ball gun thing from Walgreens that fires these little green balls that are perfect because we can key these and we can do whatever we want. So all face shots for replay 2019 are shot. Everything is filmed for that. The only thing left is the hardest thing, which is the lead guitars. Every single lead guitar and harmony that is going to be in the video has to be filmed probably between today, tomorrow, and at the very worst case scenario, Friday. I feel like Friday is super pushing it because, and I'm sure it seems crazy because today is the 18th, the video has to come out the 31st. Like 1 day less than 2 weeks away, this video is coming out. No matter what, it's coming out. Even if it's like garbage, in the last minute I have to just piece together something. I've been working insanely hard these 18 days. I started this video on December 1st. It's coming together. It's definitely coming together, but I am very tired. And I think I'm going to be a lot more energized once the leads are done. That's kind of like a huge hurdle right now. That's just kind of like, so I'm about to just get it started. I know it's going to suck. I know it's going to be hard, but I'm going to get started right now. So that's what I'm gonna do. It is almost 10 p.m. on December 18th, and I'm about to start leads. Here we go.
I was actually working on an entire album during the time that Replay 2014 was being made, at the same time that I was doing my college finals. I don't remember how I was able to do that. It was a train wreck. I had no idea how to do green screen. It was my first green screen video ever. The gradient of the screen was a little bit weird because I didn't have a perfect lighting setup. It was all literally done in the room that I had been doing all of the previous videos, so it was super limited. The biggest problem with editing was just when you rendered out a draft, how long it would take to render out another draft later if you noticed something wrong. There was a fair number of mistakes in it in the final version that I was just like, I can't render it out again, man. At a certain point, you just kind of got to let it go and let it out,
It's a production vlog for Replay 2019.
Today is December 19th, and it is 11 p.m. I have been recording leads for a total of 13 hours, and I have just reached almost 9 minutes out of 19 minutes. It means I still have 10 minutes of leads left to record before I can call this done, and I've already put in over half of a day. I want to say that I underestimated how much work the leads were going to be, but I feel like I more did that thing where like, you know it's gonna be extremely hard, so you just don't think about it until you start working on it. We are there. I am in the thick of it. I don't foresee the rest of the medley taking as long, because what I'm noticing is video game music in the early days were much more complex. Like the melodies were a lot more complex than modern stuff. Think of something like Mega Man, where it's like it's like kind of like rhythmically interesting and melodically interesting. So there's a lot to remember. But what I'm finding is there's a lot more simple. There's a lot more layers in more modern video game music, but they're simpler. I'm kind of approaching that point, like just kind of feeling like this project's not about getting views or getting comments or getting money. It's not going to make any money. The first replay got demonetized. It's been claimed for one of the songs in it. One song out of all 40 something songs were claimed in that video. So all of the money for replay is going to somebody else. The whole point of all of this is to say that this video, this absolutely ambitious video that I'm killing myself over, is not for money, it's not for views, it's not for you. It is for me, and YouTube is the place that I'm going to be putting it up so that people can watch it if they want to. I have been recording leads for way too long, and I still have more to do tonight. Ideally, I get this all done tonight. At some point, I need to fly to Georgia. You know, I'm going to celebrate Christmas with Adriana's family and stuff, and it'd be nice not to leave on Tuesday, which is Christmas Eve. The video's got to get filmed, it's got to get mixed, it's got to get mastered, it's got to sound good, and I could edit the video on a laptop, you know, if that's how it needs to be, that's how it needs to be, but I'm not going to overthink it. I'm just going to work hard, and I'm going to work as hard as I can, and I'm going to get it done as fast as I can do it at a quality level. That's all I'm going to think about. Oh my God. Replay is filmed. Replay is tracked. It is 11 p.m. and I vastly underestimated how hard these leads were going to be. I started this 2 days ago at 11 p.m. and I have literally only stopped recording leads to sleep, eat, and use the bathroom. No one's really in my house except Jack, and I haven't really seen Jack, so I went all day yesterday without seeing a single person, without leaving the house, just sitting here recording leads for all day. So I finished Megalovania. I only had 4 left, but I got up, I got in my car and I drove to Chipotle and I went to Starbucks and I had a chat with my baristas because I was like, I have not talked to another human being in 2 days. Like face to face. I'm just so, I don't know. I want to say I'm happy the leads are done, but the nature of a project like this is I don't know. I'm also very stressed out because I booked my flight to go to Georgia, and that is Monday. Today is Friday. Seems like it's okay, right? But I mean, I still have to mix, I still have to master, I still have to edit the video. I have to get all the footage ready to go. I have to find all of the backing footage and stuff. I want to be able to get as much as I can done here in the last 2 days that I have, last full 2 days that I have here. It's insane to think that like 10 days ago, none of this existed. None of the actual tracking existed. Only the arrangement, only MIDI of replay existed. And now 10 days later, it's real. It's like it's all recorded, it's all down. A 19.5-minute medley. That's an EP. That's like a band's full like EP. There's thousands and thousands of takes. There's over 1,100 bass tracks, over 1,100 rhythm tracks. There's at least 3 to 4,000 takes of lead guitars. Just because I'm bad, I'm not very good. The other thing is just like 20 days ago, I was deciding to start this project. That's insane. It
it was but a fetus of an idea. 20 days ago, I made the decision to begin this project. Like, that's almost a minute a day. A minute a day. Hell yeah. So now what's left to do is tonight I'm going to begin doing mixing and mastering, getting everything sounding tight. I'm going to take down this green screen. I'm going to get out of the shirt. I've been wearing this shirt for like a week. It's, no. It is 2:30 a.m. on December 21st. Technically still the same day that I finished the leads. So right now, the first mix of Replay 2019 is completed. I just listened to it on the speakers and headphones and have yet to listen to it on like a phone or whatever, but I am beyond happy. I was really worried because like it felt like, you know, this might like, I was gonna spend all weekend on just the mix, but then suddenly I finished the mix in an hour. So now I'm sending it to a few people. Tomorrow, when I wake up, I'm gonna give the medley another listen, and then I'm going to have Jack listen to it. I'm gonna send my mix off to 2 other guys, see what they think, and those will be the first 3 people to hear Replay 2019. I tend to get to a point where I stop making progressive edits to my music, and this is why usually you have somebody else mix your stuff and then somebody else master it, is because at a certain point your ears get so used to what you're listening to that you can't make good decisions. The best decisions are not from the person who's just spent 2 days straight listening to it, you know? Your idea of this project has completely been crafted by each and every individual stage of it. I want this to be the best it can be. And now that I blasted the mix, I have time now. I have time to get the music sounding right. All right, so I'm gonna get to piecing together these lead video tracks. It's 3 in the morning now. I'm gonna probably call it at 5 or 6 a.m., play some Death Stranding until about 7 a.m. and go to bed until 2 or 3 p.m. And yeah. This is the life of a YouTuber. This is the life of... It's 6 in the morning on the 22nd of December. The video is not done. I've been kind of a little bit ambitious about just how long it's gonna take me to get everything done. This is how much is edited, and that's how much is left. I'm still waiting on the visual effects shots from Corey. He sent me a demo today, and he said he didn't like it. I liked it. I thought it looked good. I told him, you know, as long as you can get it to me tomorrow, like, do whatever you want with it, because like I always trust Corey with, I mean, he's a genius when it comes to this stuff. So if he can't get it to me by the time I need to do the final export tomorrow, I'm probably gonna have to do it myself. But I mean, he already sent me something. He said he can work on it a lot more tomorrow, so I'm not worried. I'm gonna go to sleep, and I'm gonna hit this first thing in the morning. Well, I mean, it is the morning, so I'll probably wake up around 1 or 2 and hit it.
I feel like, you know, so much of kind of like the human experience is kind of taking responsibility so that you can kind of find that meaning and purpose that you have in your life. And like, I had been, by doing like these weekly videos, like that wasn't a very heavy burden. That wasn't a very heavy project. I wasn't doing those as much anymore. So I wanted a project that was going to kick my ass, that was going to like really make me, like, when I'm done with it, like kind of, you know, emotionally, like, you know, flick the sweat off my brow, you know, and just be like, wow, that was, you know, that was tough. That was hard. I wanted to kind of feel that because I feel like too many people now, you know, are so obsessed with trying to do things that don't push them, because everyone is so obsessed with like self-care and like, oh, just go at your pace, man. It's like you shouldn't go past your pace for, you know, the point at which it's super unhealthy. But I think you have to kind of pick up your pace at a certain point if you want to grow. So yeah, it was emotionally hard. There were moments at which I felt like I couldn't do it. You know, so there was parts of me that wondered, like, maybe like 5 years ago I would have been able to do it better. But I would always remember, like, no, the first one was hard too. The first one it might have been worse. I mean, I remember dealing with like stress headaches, like trying to get this done, you know? I was absolutely pushing myself past the point of unhealthiness. But like this one, I definitely felt more like, okay, I have time to sleep. I have time to eat. I can do those things and still be okay, you know? But there definitely was points where I just felt like I bit off way more than I can chew. It was hard. It sucked a lot, but I wanted it to suck.
It is done. Kind of. It's 8:40 p.m. On December 22nd. But there it is. Look at that project file. I delete all that. And I did it all in the past, what, like 30 something hours? Wasn't too bad. It felt like it was fast because it was fun. This was fun to edit, just because like there wasn't really too much tedious stuff, and I could just kind of like go and just do it, you know? I woke up this morning and I realized that I booked my flight for Saturday, which, not this coming Saturday, the Saturday that's already happened. So 2 days ago was my flight. I didn't even realize it because I've been so like completely enveloped in this project that I didn't even look at the email. It's a lot of money. It was a lot of money I just wasted. I might do a little like intro. I haven't really thought of this yet. What I might do is I might do a little like atmospheric kind of jingle in the beginning. That's some kind of a thing to pad out the beginning, because it's absolutely silent right now. I might want to get a sound effect of me hitting the button. Things like that, just to kind of make the beginning a little bit more solid. This definitely reminds me why I do such ambitious projects. I care about it so much more than I do about like a single song cover every week, you know? It's like I actually can put my heart into it. So I really enjoyed that process of this. All right, let's finish this bitch. So, things kind of hit an interesting spot. I was waiting on Corey to send me the 3D animation stuff, and because he had to render it so quickly, the renders did not work. This was our plan B, and it actually worked out really well. So I'm keying the ball, like that's the ball flying at my head. I've keyed the ball, and then I used a white color map behind me, and that fills the space with white. So now you get what looks like a pong ball. I think it looks great. I feel bad because I made Corey do a bunch of work and didn't end up using any of it. I mean, that's kind of the nature of this. I mean, of doing stuff like this. But now the issue is the 3D render of like the ping pong ball coming at you at the camera. He can't render it in time. So I have this footage of Pong, and what I'm gonna do is I want the ball to hit the paddle. So it would hit the paddle on this side, bam, like that. And then what I'd do is I'd take out this ball and make the ball actually fly at the camera. All right, I think it's done. I think everything is ready to go. It's uploading to YouTube right now. It's 5% done. I have the title in, I have a few tags. It's scheduled for December 31st, 2019. Uploading it on the 23rd of December. Which means I've got some time to get everything going. Look, I'm unshaven. I'm living up like these days where I don't have to shave, you know, every day and wear a fucking blue flannel shirt. Now what I'm gonna be doing is I honestly don't even know. I don't want to do the description right now. I'm gonna probably go upstairs and watch it on a projector. I'm gonna watch the whole video. I'm gonna make sure it's good. I'm really happy about this. I think this is gonna be good. One thing that I'm worried about is so there were many times, you know, throughout the project that I was kind of feeling, at what point is the work just not worth it anymore? Like the you know, well, like I guess, like, okay, so what I was thinking is just like at a certain point, people are still not gonna like it. People are still gonna shit on it. And I mean, there's no amount of work that you can put on anything that's gonna make everybody like it. So I kind of got to the point where I was just like, I don't even know if this is like, if I'm just, why I'm working so hard at this, if it's, you know, whatever. And at a certain point, I started not even thinking it was good anymore. Like once I started kind of starting to see it all come together, I started worrying a lot. Like once I started putting video files in, you know, like all the way up until that moment, I'm just kind of like, oh man, like it's gonna look sick when I get, but then, you know, like leading up to the moments when I actually get to see what it looks like, and then I finally, after all of that buildup, I saw what it looked like, and it was a letdown. I was just like, man, like, because my expectations were too high, you know. And then there was some issues with green screening again, which was really frustrating because I put a lot of work into making sure there would be no issues with the green screen. I was hoping that it would be perfect, and it wasn't. I still had to go through each individual shot and check everything. And it's fine. I wanted to put that work into it. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about it now. I think what I need to watch it through once more, make sure I like it for the most part, make sure there's no issues. Right now I'm in super insane anal nitpicky mode with it, where I'm just looking for like, oh, somebody's gonna call that out. Oh, somebody's gonna make a mess, like comment about that. You know, it's like I've totally lost sight of the bigger picture of this project at this point. So why do I do it? You know, why do I work on projects like this? I think subconsciously I know that I'm my happiest when I get to work on something that I can put passion, my heart into. I love working. I'm a workaholic. You know, when I look at the times where I'm the happiest, it's not when I'm like relaxing. It's not when I'm like winning awards. It's not when I'm getting a ton of views. It's when I'm like working on something I love and it's like working out, and that's like my happiest. That's fucking ecstasy for me. So getting to work on a project like this, so that's why I keep finding myself in these situations where I just stress myself out. It's just how I live. Back in the day, I would make a cover that I thought was, it wasn't perfect, but it had the heart there. You know, it had like I put that energy in it, and I watched it and I was just like, man, like might not have done well in views, or which always does suck. Even if you're not, people don't talk about the fact that even if you're not doing this for views, still not getting views sucks. It doesn't not suck when a video just because you say like, oh, I'm doing this for myself. When you put it out and it gets no fucking views, it sucks. That hurts, you know? It's just how it goes, you know? It's just how our brain deals with the math of it all. I don't know. But am I proud of the product? I don't know yet. Right now, again, I'm in this weird fucking nitpicky, like, oh, someone's gonna comment on that mode, you know? And it's like, I'm worried about what other people are gonna think about it. It would be nice if this video did better than the first replay. I don't think it will. It's just a different climate for YouTube, you know? Things that used to do well don't do well anymore, you know? But we'll see. Obviously, I'm gonna be let down if it doesn't get views, you know? And I'm okay with accepting that. So the next step is just remembering why I did this. And when I think about it, you know, I did it because I liked working on it, and now it's done. So what's gonna make me happy? The next project. Working on the next thing, you know? It's Christmas. It's Christmas in 2 days now. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. I'm gonna go and relax with my girlfriend, not think about replay for a few days, and then it'll be time for the premiere. Premiered on Twitch, a release on YouTube. Let's see what people think. All right, it's release day.
In about 45 minutes, I'm going to be going live on Twitch with the countdown. I don't know what to expect. I mean, part of my nervousness of all of this is mostly just like, I want people to like it, obviously, and I think the main reason people wouldn't would be because they were expecting something different. Another thing I'm worried about is just like this video is going to completely be just like swallowed up by the first replay and, you know, not get pushed at all. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous about it, but mostly excited to finally, after all of this work, see what people think. It really feels a lot more heartfelt, and there's a piece of me in it. So much of my blood, sweat, and tears went into this that that's what I'm putting on display, and it's a much higher risk, a higher reward, you know, for if people will like it or not. But yeah, that's kind of how I feel right now. I'm really excited to see what people think of this. Yeah. So the stream's begun. The countdown is going. I'm really excited. I'm really nervous. It's crazy. Like, we're only 5 minutes into it, and somebody already thought it might be. It was actually Dan Link, VGM. Is it replay 2? People expecting another franchise medley or a full album composed on the doorbell. I'm interested. I don't know what people are gonna say. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. All right, there it is. They're freaking out. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My face hurts for grinning for the past 20 minutes straight, watching all of you guys react. What did you think? Did you like it? Did you like Replay 2019?
I really liked the idea of doing something that was just cool, you know? And I think I wasn't doing as much of that as I was before. So I think what, like, the actual things I expected for it to do was to just be something I was proud of, and it was.